Hello, once again, audience. Welcome to a brand new series I will be doing called featuring my Touch Designer projects. If you're wondering what Touch Designer is, and more importantly, what is on my screen right now that I'm looking, as you can see, it's undulating uncontrollably as my voice gets louder and louder. Ah! Anyway, one second. All right, and we are back. Yes, so Touch Designer is a program. It's basically a coding program using more visual style of coding and using these things called nodes or operators, where you plug certain operators into different things and you can make cool, fun projects like this. So let's get out of perform mode real quick and we'll see what's going on in here. All right, so this is basically my project. This is what I call the interactive object, which is basically an object that, as you saw, is a normal ball. And it's basically coming down here. We have a normal geodesic sphere. And basically, that's all dandy and whatnot. And basically, we're putting it through these different nodes. And when I add sound to it, you can see that it transforms. So basically, what does all this have to do with the price of tea in China? Well, I will show you. So basically, what we have right here is we have a camera. And that camera is capturing this sphere. Now, this sphere is being fed through these different operators, which are called, these are the different operators. You have your comps, you have your top, chop, sop, mat, dat, and customs. So basically, the sop are more your, basically, I want to say, these are going to be your shapes. Your chop is mainly audio and whatnot. And then, your tops are for video. And then your comps are for setting up, like, your geometry. So, basically, this cam is capturing this. And it's just, basically, being rendered out here. Set through a null, which doesn't really do anything. And then out, which allows us to see it. Now, the light is basically so we can see it. And then it renders through the null, through this noise. And then this is just our information, which is chop things. Right now we're using our audio device as a chop. And yes, so it's a pretty simple project. And this is just the brain, I guess. Well, I don't guess. Excuse me, I coughed. I know. So this is basically, all this is telling us what's going on with our microphone. As you can see, it's giving us information about the different levels of our microphone. And then this is a code that allows us to affect the overall project. So yeah, so basically it's just a one little sphere, and then that's getting plugged into this geo, which this camera is referencing. And then, yeah, so all this is just so we can see it, and we can go over into perform mode, and you can see it on the screen in its beautiful green undulating self. Hang on one second. And then we also have this, which, this is a Phong, which basically is a mat or a material. And basically this is what gives the thing its color. So I could turn it to anything like orange, and then come over here and be like, Nick, Nickelodeon. But yeah, so this is version 1. I have many versions of this, and I have many versions of other projects. So let's go over here. So we're gonna go to version 2, which is quit. There's my desktop. Just let this upload real quick. See if OBS is recording. Is OBS recording? Yes, it is recording. say hello to the recording in this video. It's already 5 minutes. Alright, so 2 is basically, we are developing basically the basic form of this. So we have all our brain telling us what this is. And this one, we were using sensors. Now, there is an app you can use that allows you to do special things, like the accelerometer. The faster it goes is the roughness, and this can be paired to your phone to control it. I've also done one that you'll see with light. I don't have it paired to my phone right now. At least I don't think it does. No, I am moving my phone now and it's not doing anything. So you have to have a special app, and that will give you information, and you can tell it to, affect the object. Once that's done and paired to your phone, you can pair it to any, like the roughness. I've done one with light, where the size of it will grow if your phone's exposed to light. It's a free app. It's pretty great. I just don't know it off the top of my head. I made this a while ago, and I'm just now have the screen capture software where I can get around to doing it. So let's go look at the final version. Touch is just the same, different one, so I'm not skipping over anything. Once again, there's OBS. Alright, so this one, I believe, is a little bit more complicated. Yes, as you can see, this one is very, very complicated. So, as you can see, it's just undulating uncontrollably. And, yeah. So let's skip out of that real quick. So I think this one I was playing around with, and I think we're doing the same thing. Yes. So we are affecting, we are using the same sensors as we featured in the last project. So basically this was the one that I was telling you guys where, I'm using sound to, I think, dictate the roughness. I'm trying to see real quick. Trying to find my information. Maybe no. No. Not the material. Maybe the sphere? Details. Alright. Forgive me. Alright, so we're using light, and we're using the accelerometer. So this is probably the one I was working on, where I wanted the accelerometer to affect the roughness, and the light will make it grow in size. But yeah, that's basically it. It's a cool little thing that, I've been doing in my spare time, and also I did this for a class project. And I just wanted to kind of show it up. So hang on, there's a thing, opening size, fill, there we go. So yeah, that's the interactive object. So we'll be showing off, I have a few videos scheduled for today that I'm going to be recording. I don't know if I'm going to put them all up at once, but, so we have video 2, which will be Great Balls of Fire, which is already up. If you guys go and check out my Daniel Brenner 2, which these videos will be going on, we have a data mine, we have effects, and then we have a final video. Inputs and code. This is just a weird movie that I made when I was trying to figure out something. And I was going to do some work with Arduinos, which are just basic circuit boards. But I don't have a kit with me. So that might have to be a project for another time. But anyway, I hope you guys like this. If you guys want to know how I did this, I can link the tutorials that I found. And you can, probably look up most of this stuff. If not, my professor from my class taught us how to do all these cool different things. So, I can link the videos. It's on a public Vimeo that he shares. So, yeah. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye bye.